Bum. Sneaker versus Fresh. It's kind of boring. It's one goober versus another goober. All right, hello. Welcome to my show, to my continuation of my personal run, my personal attempt, my personal playthrough of Minecraft Impossible Skyblock. We have some content to keep you guys. Oh, it's not. Wrong sound. Satisfying downfall of Andrew Tate. Is Switzerland a real place? Sure. Why wouldn't it be? We need to find some music. We need to find some music. Very annoying. We're gonna find it. We're gonna go find the playlist. Chill wave funk. There we go. All right, so let's begin. We got the live. We'll turn this down to 360p so as not to gobble up on my Wi-Fi, because I'm sure that's how it works. Well, that is kind of how it works. There's a limited bandwidth. I think our network is 2 gig. Well, that was a mistake. Yeah, this is day 3. This is day 3 of mine. Yeah, this is day 3. I just realized what was happening. Oh. Got some sound that should be there. I just realized at the last second. That was terrifying. You could see it in F5. That was hilarious. Oh. Alrighty, look at that. We've expanded our platform significantly. How do you spawn there? Oh, we're gonna have to run again. I'm just gonna title screen it. Oh, luckily it did not spawn us on the main platform. Crisis averted. Okay. Spawn a creeper, of course, of course. Oh, yeah, that was not gonna happen. That was just not gonna happen. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how long this takes. This first stage of the game where we're just collecting spiders. My first goal is going to be get a sustainable spider farm out of this. What that means is I need a platform with carpets placed on top of it so that only spiders can spawn, and then I need it to have a roof. I need it to have a roof so only spiders will spawn, and they can spawn during the day. Ah, damn it. Forgot to hit space. Okay. I'm just drunk. Just drunk, confirmed. I've been day drinking. Yeah, that's our objective, is kind of make this platform more spider friendly, more inclusive to spiders, you know? We love spiders. Please come into our country. Spawn into our world. We will give you lots of tax deductions and benefits. We will give every spider a green card if you just come and spawn into our world. You don't have to live on the platform for 5 years. You just have to immigrate from the quantum realm of non-existence into our little platform. Ooh. Okay. Got nothing. I guess I'll knock him off. Okay. Never mind. And he disappeared. I saw a skeleton, then I didn't. Yeah, we're retaining our zero creeper policy, which is a critical policy. Four skeletons, okay. And they all fell off. I kind of want to just see them die. I wonder if I can get a... Will they drop pearls? This would be quite hilarious. No, they need to be killed by player. So it would seem. So yeah, how am I going to make this platform better? Because a slight disadvantage. Okay, they're just very evil. Okay. All right then. Waste my time. A cow. That's not a hostile mob. Bro. Yeah, I'm like actually day drinking. What is this? A cosmic shower? It's quite cool. That's very cool. this texture pack is quite cool. It's resource pack. Alright, can we get a spider? Can you say spider? Or can you say 6 more skeletons? Oh, spider. I like those. No! Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. It is very messed up. I'm realizing that, like, probably expanding the platform out on the very bottom of the world was not a great idea. Simply because I can't use this as my spot to spawn spiders, because I need to be able to get the attention of the spiders. And to do that, you need to have eyesight with the spiders. And to do that, they would have to be a block elevated up. They would have to be elevated 1 block above where I'm standing. So, anyway. Apparently, we have a Sneeko versus Fresh debate that we can check out really quickly.
This information.
Yeah. What's up?
I just think these platforms have agendas, and they have rules. And if you don't follow the rules, you're out. It's that simple.
Yes.
However, let's be fair here. In a house, you have guests that come every now and then. Some stay longer than they should stay, but they're here anyway. And your favorites. You have your favorite guests, and your not so favorite guests like Sneeko. And as a result, they come to your house, and you're like, you know what? Play ball, have fun. The ones that I like, I'll give you some warnings. You know what? Take your shoes off. Put them by the front door. You know what? You got your shoes on, get out my house. This is a very simple example. I'm going to give you...
Can you land the plane?
The point is that these companies have favorites. And if you're not a favorite, you're out. Either by something that you did that is kind of a gray area, or they may say, this person I don't like at all. Just ban him for this, this, and this, and make it very vague. And that's it. That's what it takes.
Yep.
Someone don't like you, it's your tweets, it's your content, and then say, get them out of here. So it works, bro. Their platform. So
I mean, they also want money, so they don't want to kick someone off if they don't have to, because it's going to spark controversy and people have a following. Why does Sneeko look so weird? He looks right weird in this. What's he been doing with his jaw, dude? Those glasses look right weird.
Do you think you said something we don't know?
Huh?
We know this.
No, you don't. You went all got banned.
Okay. That was 2 years ago? Like, and also when I was speaking about it, I knew what the risk I was taking.
But then if you knew that, then that was dumb.
Okay, you realize that some people need to do this. Some people need to put things on the line, just like the guy you had earlier.
Yeah.
The whistleblower who's he might lose his job to tell the truth.
Well, Sneeko, I agree with you.
So, but what you're saying, like you keep saying as if we don't know that there's favoritism on social media. Everybody knows this, but some people are going to tell the truth regardless. And if you don't have those people, the truth never gets out there.
Well, guess what? When you're banned, your voice, what does it do to your voice?
You're saying things that are so...
Okay, so Fresh is basically saying, well, if you become a martyr and die, then you can't preach the faith anymore. It's like, sure, that's unfortunate, and that's why they kill you. But the alternative is you don't, you sacrifice the message, and you subvert and corrupt the message, which is infinitely worse than having a single speaker of the message die.
Obvious that we know it gets suppressed and you have to go to different platforms, but the platforms are still there.
But the thing is, you know this and you still did it.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
Some people might not know this. They are making content.
Everybody knows.
No, they don't.
I talk about the ban quite a bit.
If they did, they wouldn't be getting banned.
Do you think Candace Owens didn't know that there's favoritism on social media?
No. What I'm saying is that, like, if they don't like you, that's the point I'm trying to make here. So if you're not following their agenda and they don't like you, that's when you're fucked.
Okay, who do you think doesn't know that got banned?
A lot of people don't know.
Can you name one who got banned who's telling the truth?
Well, I won't say their name, but someone close to us that we know very well.
Okay.
That was in Romania. I just think that people need to hear what's happening behind the scenes. And if they don't hear it, then they make content. Oh, I'm going to do what these guys do.
Right.
But there's a risk involved with it.
You're changing your point. You're saying that we shouldn't tell the truth so that we cannot get, that we don't get
what
censored.
I'm saying is, if you end up making content that's not what they want you to say,
They will ban you. We
Yes.
know this, right? But
Yes.
some people have to do that regardless.
no, they don't.
Okay. All right. Okay. We can disagree.
Not
That's a weird, yeah, it's a weird position for. I think Fresh is saying like, hey, you need to let people know that you're going to get banned if you say X, Y, and Z, which I feel like people already know. Should already know that. Yeah, and he's saying, well, some like, okay, but Fresh. I think what Fresh is trying to say is that there are some people who would be willing to compromise on their message if they knew it was going to get them banned, and it's helpful for them to know that they're going to get banned so they can choose whether or not they want to compromise on their message. But why would I want people to compromise on their message? Why would I actively give them that information? Like, by default, we shouldn't have a society where it's like, hey, watch out, the Gestapo are going to arrest you for saying the truth. Better not say the truth. Weigh the odds. People should just, by default, say the truth. It's good. It's a good system to have.
Everyone wants to be a martyr, bro. And
So you don't have to be a martyr. I'm saying if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But
Yeah.
don't try to say that like it's something we don't know. People need to tell the truth regardless of what the consequences are.
you know, people want to make RP content, right? They want to become RP content creators, and they say, "Oh, Myron Fresh, how do I do it?" And we're like, "Yo, just so you know this, when you go into it, you may lose money, you may lose your channel, you may lose friends, and maybe even, your girl." And they say, "You know what? I'm good. I don't want to do it no more." But they didn't know this coming in.
But what's the benefit? Let's say they do that, and then I'm actually not going to make content. You think it's better that they didn't even try to make genuine content? Or they say, oh, you're going to get banned if I do this? Oh, I'll just make Minecraft shorts instead. Oh, I'm going to make non-political Minecraft content. Thank you for letting me know. Like what? We want people to pump out politically safe content? No. Like, we don't want that.
Into it. So I'm saying to the public,
Like, I'm not going to give people advice that's going to help them be a coward. Why would I do that? I'm not concerned about the well-being of cowards.
so you understand, you follow this pattern, you follow this path, it can happen to you. What's wrong with that?
Okay, but you're saying it to me as if like I didn't know this before. You're like you didn't know this.
No,
and
you know why I'm looking at you right now?
You say
It's
like
'cause-
like
it's 'cause
you say like we
both know
shouldn't
that
have done it.
No, we both know you were warned, and you still did it. And then
Yes.
but they should know so that they can make a choice.
Okay, most of these people are not going to be content creators.
How do you know?
Okay,
You don't know who's
the
watching.
the bigger point is that no matter what happens, tell the truth. Do not let these people
Yeah,
hold your
Sneako's right.
walls and let you
Sneako's correct.
and decide what you believe is true and what's not as true.
Who are these people?
Okay, Fresh. We know the people that run the platforms.
See, this is why I differ from your opinion and your thoughts, because I think
Yeah, I don't think people need... Hey, just in case you were thinking about speaking the truth, just to let you know you might get banned. Just consider whether or not you want to speak the truth. Consider just giving you the information so you can make the informed decision. It's like, no, people should by default speak the truth.
everyone.
I'm not going to support people's option to tell lies and cover up what they believe. And if people want to make innocuous content, then they don't need to be told to go make innocuous content. They don't need to be shuffled away from... Because what he's really saying is saying there might be people who want to do something honest and true and dangerous and politically insensitive and truthful, but it would be better for their self-interest. It would be a good thing for us to protect them from the potential bans that might happen from them telling the truth. And then they might veer off into innocuous content. And then that would be good because it would save them from suffering the consequences of a ban. That's what he's saying. But this is bad for multiple reasons. It's bad because it puts the onus of getting banned onto the individual. It's like saying, hey, watch out, man. The government might take half your money and kill you if you do this. Oh, thanks, man. It makes it like, it normalizes censorship, I think. And it's suggesting that the solution to censorship is to avoid the truth instead of like being against censorship. Right? So it's dumb.
Good choice. It doesn't have to be always go down this path and be a martyr. I think you can
You
choose
don't
to.
have to be a martyr.
No, but you're saying.
Yeah, but we also shouldn't disincentivize martyrs with like heedful advice. We shouldn't be telling people, "Hey, man, don't be a martyr." Just let you know you're gonna be a martyr if you do this. Don't do it. It's like no, like we're not gonna fill people's heads with doubt.
Thing.
I'm not saying you
Tell
have
the
to do
truth
that.
at all costs and ruin things for yourself.
Some
and your
people need
family.
to do that.
Yeah, but not everyone.
Okay, so you
I'm
don't have
making
to.
an argument for people that don't want to do this shit.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Then if you guys don't want to tell the truth, that's okay.
That's
But
fine, yeah.
I'm saying you're shaming it in a way.
I'm telling the truth.
That's fine.
Yeah, but your rhetoric is that you're shaming it away. Like you should have done this. Or you could have made more money. You could have had Twitter. You could have had Snapchat. You could have had YouTube. Whatever. You lose it, and then you still do it anyway. You still succeed regardless.
And that's good for you.
Oh, so then why do you keep bringing it up as if it's something that I made a mistake?
Well, what do you think?
I just told you what I think 4 times in a row. I don't think I made a mistake. I think I did the right thing.
I think you made a mistake.
Okay.
Fresh is so funny. I think you made a mistake. Yeah, well, you only make a mistake if you have no morals and you're a complete materialist, and the cross you wear on your neck is sacrilege, and you have no problem with buying hookers from sugar daddy websites, and you tell men to go splooge inside 50 Chinese hookers. Yeah, so you clearly have no moral compass. You clearly have no moral compass. You're, how much sex can I get from random women? That's your entire paradigm. So, yeah, obviously from your perspective of like me, attention, money, social media, women, you're just going to be thinking, oh, yeah, that was a mistake. But other people who want to actually act morally, because what you're really doing when you're warning someone against potential censorship is really you're inserting your own paradigm on people that could have been martyrs and who could have been advocates for the truth. And what you're really doing is you're gently warning them, quote unquote, guiding them away from a neutral position into your position, which is, hey, think about yourself, man. Hey, I know you really want to say Jesus is God and Jesus is King, but you'll die, man. You need to know. Think about it. It's like, no, that's bad. Jesus is God, Jesus is King, regardless. Regardless of what fuckers say, regardless of what the Roman Empire says, regardless of what Jews say, regardless of what the government says, regardless of what the Chinese government and the Japanese culture says, whatever culture you happen to live in that's antithetical of Christianity, or your belief system, your religion. It doesn't have to be Christianity, but your faith should come first. Your values need to come first, regardless of the consequences. You lead with your beliefs and your convictions and your faith. Not, oh, am I going to profit off of this?
Do you hear him looping?
Listen, no.
Do you hear him looping?
We disagree on this part.
Okay.
And the part is
Fresh is like retarded. Like, sorry, but Fresh is not a high IQ individual. You shouldn't be having a debate with Fresh. Fresh is a side piece incarnate. But anyway, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Fresh was born in the womb to be a side piece. To be a side character. He's not someone you should be looking to for anything, my friend. For anything. Yeah, it's all Myron. Like, Myron is the brains behind all of this. I don't even know how he knows Fresh. Where did they meet? Like, why are they related? They're not even the same ethnicity. One's an Arab and one's a Barbados. One's from Barbados. So they're not even the same ethnicity. Did they go to high school together or something? Or lifelong friends, maybe? Oh, you bastard. Sometimes they're right on you. They just don't give up. They don't let up for like 2 seconds. I kind of like Sneeko, if I'm being honest. I don't like him as in I agree with everything he says. In fact, I think he's... I disagree with a fair amount of things that he says. Probably most things. I find him to be... His most intellectually interesting period was when he was like 16. Everything else has been kind of a... I think it's the weed, man. The weed fucks your head up. Over time, you just become a kind of say-nothing idiot. Ah, damn it. Oh, that works just for a spider eye. Yeah, I would not be looking at fresh and fit, but it's particularly fresh. I would not be looking at him for anything. Okay, he just jumped off. Strange. Very strange. Oh, we don't do creepers. We don't do creepers. Like Italians in the early 20s. We don't do those. We don't do those. We don't do Italians. Luigi. I don't know very many Italians, actually, I'll be honest. That's like one of the few... I'm sure I've met a few Italians, but... I like Italians. I like their food. I like their... they have a strong emphasis on family, which I like. They got a nice language, very beautiful language. Very beautiful country. They got Rome, Venice, not Venice. Sorry. Oh yeah. Nice ports, nice shores. Bastard. I can't jump over. Like, there's nothing I can really do in that scenario. I'm just kind of pooped. The amount of knockback and when they take it is completely random. So you're just fucked. Alright. But I do like Sneeko. I do it's quite the tangent, eh? How do we get on Italians? But I do like Sneeko. I think he's a very personable individual. He's very personable and a bit silly. Okay. Spacebar just doesn't work. Good to know. Now this keyboard might be kind of deteriorating. Through the years I've been smashing it. I've owned it for like 4 or 5 years now, almost. It's hard to believe. I do like it. I know it's a bit ear rapey for the listeners. Yeah, here's how you can tell it's retardedly stupid to try to spawn a mob on one block. That's the first time I've seen a mob spawn over here in ages. I think I saw one other zombie spawn there once. Once there was a zombie that spawned over there. During this whole run. Oh, we need to we'll do this. We fucked up. Luckily, nothing blew up. Because that's what I mean, and that's all it takes to end a run. It's just one creeper. Completely fucks everything up. Can undo days of progress. A single creeper. That's why I'm extremely racist towards them. I'm a racist. Well, you gotta be. They'll blow up your damn platform. They could ruin the entire run, just one creeper. You gotta be a little exclusionary. Yeah, this part is quite grueling. It's just very boring. We're just kind of doing the same thing over and over. We got one string the whole night. We're at day 22. Crazy. We're gonna see the day roll over. Watch the day number, the day counter. Will it roll over? It should. Time played 7.33. Time with World Open 8.19. Here we're gonna see the day roll over into day 22. Hey, there we go. Day 23, actually. All right, back to these weirdos.
You did things that you want to do. You paid a price for it.
So then how is that a mistake if I did what I want to do and I'm happy with the decisions and I told the truth?
What did I ask you before the show? I asked you, if you could go back in time and think about what happened if you didn't do or get banned on
And
YouTube.
what did I answer you off the show?
Okay, that's changed when I asked you back in the day. Before, you're like, fuck, I wish I didn't get banned on YouTube.
It's difficult, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people don't lose their channel or lose their livelihood. And God for sake.
Then you guys can go twerk and do OnlyFans content and then just like run around on Twitch and like then do that.
Well, guess what?
Then do that. There's people there for there.
Speed, Playboy Max, not a bad thing.
Okay, so you could decide, do you want to make more money and then not tell the truth and not have convictions, or do you want to tell the truth regardless and make a difference in the world? If you want to make more money and run around with celebrities and sell your soul, that's fine. It's really a choice of, do you want to sell your soul or not? I would rather tell the truth.
Yeah, he's kind of right. I mean, he's being a little bit extremist about it. He's kind of like hyping himself up, if you ask me. He says he didn't. He saw. Oh, it's about. Do you want to sell your soul or not? It's like, well, I don't know about your soul, Sneeko. You definitely sold your girl. You sold your girl. Fuck, I'm actually autistic half the time. He sold his girl. He sold his soul when he let another guy fuck his girl. This man's a bona fide cuck. I honestly don't know how to, like, at least he came forward with it. You know what I mean? But then again, so did Jack Murphy. And fuck Jack Murphy. Fuck that guy. That fucking weirdo. I think Sneeko's just, like, stupid. Like, why was Sneeko a cuck? I think he's just kind of stupid. He's not like a...
My soul is not...
He's not as insufferable as, like, the Jack Murphy, John Anthony lifestyle, Anthony Dream Johnson, these alpha male types.
For sale.
There's insufferable people.
You want to sell it, okay. But that's not... You should not say it's a mistake to have conviction.
See, you change your opinion nowadays.
I've never changed my opinion about this.
I asked you this when we were in the UK. And someone warned you, and we spoke on the phone about it. You were there too as well.
2 years ago, the day I got banned.
Yes.
Yeah, it was difficult.
But that's what I'm saying.
I never regretted anything that I've done, telling the truth. I've never told you that. I've never said that. I don't know why you believe that.
Bro, I never forget anything.
What did I say?
You want me to tell people what happened in that room? I can say it right now.
Say it.
It was me, Luke Belmar, his brother, mine wasn't there, and Tristan and Andrew.
That was before I got banned.
Andrew and Tristan, wow. Weird. Andrew is like, Andrew Tate did this big thing where he's like, I don't know any of these internet people. I don't know who they are. I'm not like them. I'm professional. Right? He tried to do that. And then he's hanging out with Fresh and Fit doing secret meetings. The Manosphere Cabal. You know what I mean? Secret Manosphere Cabal. It's very, very goofy. But yeah, Andrew Tate is really just another one of these roaches. He's just another. He's of the same. He's the same skin and blood, right?
Yeah, I know.
Same
I know.
flesh and
The
blood.
full context, right?
And they warned me. You're going to yap for 5 minutes.
warned you.
Yes, you warned me.
What's gonna happen?
And I did not care.
Understandable.
Okay.
Sneeko's getting like actually triggered. He's getting like emotional over this. Yeah, Sneeko does regret getting banned. I think a lot of this is kind of cope. Because I don't think he believed, like, the stuff he believed in that he got banned for, I don't think he believed in that strongly. Like, he got banned for red pill schizo posting. That's what he got banned for, was like red pill schizoing. What the? Chicken. Oh, it's a chicken. You have beautiful eyes. What is he thinking? What is this? Oh shit, he sees me. What is this criminal mastermind thinking? He's probably not thinking about how is he going to enjoy the void. I'll tell you that. That's what he needs to be thinking about. Shit. Do I get another go? Yes! I crit jump him. That's hilarious. But yeah, the reason, like, the stuff Sneeko got banned for, he's trying to make it like, oh, I'm a martyr, which is really, like, after the fact cope. But he got banned for, like, what did he originally, it was, like, election misinformation. It was just, like, red pill schizo posting. Which is, he denounced later. Like, he eventually was like, yeah, I'm no longer doing red pill stuff.
Okay.
Then we were shopping, me, you, and Musa, in the UK. You got an email or a text or something like that, you got banned. You were instantly like, fuck. And like anybody would be. You were like, damn, like, quiet as a mouse. Understandable. I'll be the same way too. Then I was like, fuck, bro. What are you going to do now? Remember, I told you. You're like, I don't know. Understandable. Then I asked you, a little later on, do you regret doing this? You said no. But you did say, wish it didn't happen. Because things will be different. You'll probably be further ahead.
Okay, so you just proved my point.
Huh?
You just proved my point. I never regretted the decisions I made.
No. You said verbally you didn't regret it. But I could see it. You did. Even though you didn't say, no. Bro, I was there.
You could see the words in my eyes? Yeah,
Bro,
obviously it was a difficult situation.
Bro, you were freaking out.
Yes, of course. Things get... I'm sure Candace is freaking out right now. I'm sure Chris is freaking out. I'm sure Pablo Durov in jail is freaking out right now.
Not everyone wants to go through that bullshit.
If you don't want to go through difficult situations because you don't care about telling the truth, then that's fine.
No. So hold on. By your argument, everyone on here just, you know what? Make a channel on YouTube.
No. I'm not saying that. That wasn't my argument.
No. I'm telling you what.
I'm saying some people need to do it.
No, that's fine.
Then
But
do not
everyone-
call the people that do it. Do not shame them and say you made a
I
mistake.
didn't shame them. I shamed you.
Okay, so I'm in that category. Don't say that I made a mistake because I never said that and I do not believe that.
Hold on.
Did Sneeko make a mistake? That's a good question. Yeah, I think he did. I think he shouldn't have been so avidly schizo posting. He was doing it to try to be funny. He was doing it for the sake of comedy. He was doing it for entertainment. The reason Sneeko got banned was really more to do with Sneeko's entertainment style, which is just being in your face and like aggressive and schizo-y and like obtuse. Intentionally obtuse. It was not a religious reason. He didn't get banned for a religious reason. I think he got banned more for his behavior more than his beliefs. But then I'll never know. So I think there's a bit of both here. I think he got partly banned for his beliefs and the truth, and he feels good about that. I think part of him feels a little irresponsible for not handling his YouTube career more intelligently. Because if you do have a platform and you're trying to, carry your voice forward to millions of people, you do have a responsibility, I think. If you actually care about your beliefs, that is, you care about the message. If you actually care about the message you're trying to bring to the people, you do have a responsibility to carry it well, and carry it carefully and with intelligence and foresight and strategy. And you got to be true to yourself, but that doesn't justify like schizo posting and misinformationing and like just random bullshit. Just random like election's fake and schizo posting about it like 30 times.
You and I both know, if you didn't get banned on YouTube, where you be today?
It probably running around with OnlyFans whores in LA.
No.
Is that what the life that you want people to live?
You're putting in a content because you want to make it look bad.
That's what I would be doing. If I was a mainstream YouTuber, I would be making nonsense content, selling a lie, not telling the truth. Some people need to do it. If I had stayed on YouTube, would I have made more money? Maybe. Would I be like have more industry connection? Would I be at a Diddy party and a Mike Rubin party? Maybe. But is that worth trading for what I have now? No. And like you said earlier, the most important thing is a connection to God. That's something that I've been able to find. If I still had all the mainstream connections and I still was like doing the dance that they want you to dance to, would I have a connection with God? Maybe not. So do not say I made a mistake. You're like doing the smirk thing, but it's a silly argument.
Fit just looks like a fake preacher. He looks like one of those like Presbyterian preachers who takes all your money and then buys a jet. Like he's literally got the bling watch. He's got the bling cross. He's got the open shirt. He just looks like a total fake Christian.
Argument you're making.
You know why I think that's bullshit?
Why?
I know you very well, Snicko. I've known you for quite a while. You...
He's trying to do like a villain diaspora, a villain, what do you call it, exposition. He's trying to do you see, well, we've known you for a long time, Sneeko. Yes, we've been watching you very closely, Sneeko. We are intimately familiar with your situation. You cannot fool us, Sneeko. Get bigger. Come on. Oh, now it's too much. A little less. A little more. How's that? Yeah, it's good enough. But anyway, Fresh just seems retarded. He just seems like an autistic nobody. He just seems like an autist. Like he's like me. He's just like, well, you see, the thing is, what you didn't know is, I know you very well, Sneeko. He just seems like he can hardly speak. He can't even speak.
Go from genre to genre, based on how they benefit you in the moment, right?
What'd you say?
You come genre to genre.
This is interesting because it's like two autists getting mad at each other. It's like two nerds with low social patience getting... Don't you fucking dare. There we go. Yeah, watching Sneeko and Fresh bicker like children. Fresh is just such like a low tier individual. I wouldn't even stoop to a conversation with someone like that. Okay, I died of the poison. That's fucking gay.
See, this song just got 20% cool.
4 skeletons, really. Okay. And I found the hole anyway. Gatorade, feel my life fade away. Of course, you had to spawn a creeper. Damn. Well, you made the jump. You fucking Christ. These cunt things. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. I tried to time it. I'll hit him, and then I'll jump as soon as I hit him, so that he'll be like farther away. That's so stupid. You fucker. Okay. We're gonna put this here just because it's so annoying. Oh, we fell off it. I'm going missing right off the weekend. Be with you. Spitter. W spitter. Disappointing. Yeah, watching Sneeko and Fresh debate. They're not intellectuals. W. Jump right off the weekend. Off the edge, I'm going missing. Works for me. Damn, what are the chances of that? 2. Yeah, you're not going to skim much from a debate between Sneeko and Fresh. Just very, like, low tier. You can't even have a debate with someone like Fresh and Fit because they have completely different value systems. Like, here's how I win the debate against Fresh and Fit. I say, you guys are completely godless. You support materialism, hedonism, selfishness. You promote degenerate fornication, or it's just fornication, I think. Degenerate fornication. And you are degenerate people, and you've admitted to this. You've admitted to being degenerate. There's a creeper. I did not see that creeper. Trying to hide in the background. Thought I wouldn't see him. I almost didn't see him. Yeah, Sneeko's like semi-entertaining to watch. He's not very intellectually stimulating. He used to be. But he's just kind of boring. All he does now is like IRL stuff, like vlogs. Like, oh, we're in a gym. We're with Neon. Imagine being Neon. That'd be the saddest, most depressing existence ever. Imagine being that clown. Like like queso. Like your existence is just to be a clown. You're someone to laugh at and ridicule. That is your entire existence. And you actively participate in it. Actively support it by continuing to monetize it and perpetuate it. You almost jumped off. I did not hit you back onto the platform. Alrighty. Hey, who liked the stream? Fuck you. Fuck you for liking the stream. How incredibly cheeky of you, mystery person. How dare you? You must be pretty smug over there liking my stream. You must think you're pretty cool. You must think you're pretty special, huh? Liking my stream, even though all I'm doing is killing fucking spiders? Or are we laughing at Cinco? In that case, like away. Alright, let's get back to it. Back to two almost bald goobers.
Which like I want to say, not genre, but like different types of like content.
He can barely speak. Like he's worse than me. He can barely speak. He like stutters, and he's been doing. That's the fucking gay part. Is like, you can kind of give me a pass because I don't make my entire career is not running a podcast where I'm talking into a mic. My entire job does not pivot around me talking to a mic. That's not my profession. This guy, Fresh, his entire job, his entire only skill set, the only reason he's here is to be able to talk into a mic. And he can't talk. He can't do it. Done it for years, practiced for years doing this, can't talk into a mic.
Situation. For example, you did the stuff about being free-spirited, where you
can say, oh, it's a language barrier. He speaks perfectly fine English. He hasn't had a single problem with any English. This is cope. If you're like, oh, more language barrier, unless I'm hearing you like do improper grammar and mispronounce words regularly, you don't get to use the language barrier excuse.
You can be creative and give your opinions on topics.
You're just not accentuating your words properly. You're not putting emphasis on the correct vowels. You're just doing it wrong. You're just speaking the language wrong. You go to, and you can prove this because look at Hollywood actors who have to learn a language for a movie. They change their accents all the time, and they can speak perfect vernacular, perfectly. Like, it's actually quite fascinating. You'll see an actor in a movie, right? And they'll be speaking whatever, maybe English with like an Italian accent or something, or an American accent, or a Southern accent, or a British accent. And then you'll hear them do an interview, like in real life. You'll see the actor do an interview, and they have a completely different accent. But that proves that you can actually learn how to speak the vernacular and speak English properly. You can't make language barrier excuses. And yeah, if I was in China, if I'm a content creator in China, then I'm gonna learn how to speak perfect Mandarin. Right? It's part of your job. It's a bare minimum requirement of your job.
I just made a documentary
and then
about
you went
you.
from that to Red Pill.
And I'm still here on a Red Pill podcast right now.
No, but you just talked shit about us the other day. And then
I didn't talk shit about you.
No, the Red Pill stuff.
Yeah, I've been talking shit about the vasectomy thing for over a year.
Yeah, but you were in the same group. Anyway.
I'm still here. I'm still on your podcast right now.
No, but there's no girls here. The point is, you go from topic to topic. I'm just saying, if you were
Get
still on
this outta
YouTube,
here.
I guarantee you say the whole thought thing, the OnlyFans thing, that may be a component, but that would not be the only thing that you do on YouTube. Right?
Okay.
So I'm just trying to say, opportunity comes at a cost. That cost, I think, in personal opinion,
It's not worth it.
for some people it's not.
Okay.
So why am I gonna tell them, yeah, go be a martyr, tell the truth, and get banned? For what?
Okay.
Unless you want to.
We're,
then go
going,
ahead.
we're going in circles. The point is, some people need to do it, and if you don't want to, that's fine. But
Okay.
don't shame the people. We should be encouraging the
No, I'm
people.
shaming you.
We should be encouraging the people. Like when the guy comes on and he risks his job.
I did.
Okay. So what is the shame with me? What is your?
I'm just trolling you.
Okay. So you're just yapping like one of the whores who come to the panel
Well,
just for
also
content?
because I think personally,
Damn. Sneeko is not giving them any room. He's coming. It doesn't come off as tough. It just kind of comes off as like emotional and like butthurt a little bit. This does not like Sneeko is not holding frame here. He's just looking like he's getting pissed off at. He's mad because these people stayed monetized and they stayed on YouTube and they made content, and he didn't. He feels gypped.
you could have been way different. But that's just my opinion. Because I know people that support you. I know certain things behind the scenes. I won't say the camera. But it's like, I just think you could have been huge, bro.
Okay. You keep saying that, but
He's saying that, and that's very mean. Fresh to say.
you can't change what happened.
No, I'm not saying that.
So why do you keep saying that?
Because we both know you can stop it.
Okay. So what is the point of saying this now?
So that everyone can see watching here, they have a choice to make. Either you can tell the truth at a cost, or make content and go
You realize I'm still making the content that I was making during my like creative era. I just made a documentary in Bosnia. I think it's some of the best work I've made. You know, and that's something I maybe wouldn't have the finances, maybe I wouldn't have the knowledge to make it if I was still on YouTube.
That is true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Some of the people are like, oh, bring back the old content. It's like, well, that was a different audience, right? That's a different audience of the different time. Most of the people who are on the channel now for these big content creators, they don't even know the old content. So you can't be like, oh, bring back the old content. Because most people, the majority of the subs weren't around during the old content. So it's a completely different fan base, completely different content sector. They're almost not even related.
Nothing was really taken away. Actually, I would advise people, if you have real convictions and you believe in something, tell it no matter the cost. Say the truth, and having that, like me rejecting the gambling deal that they offered, I take more pride in that. I'm more happy with myself and my soul than having the $20 million. What are you really going to do with that extra money?
You know what's funny is Sneeko used to make fun of leftists for like bandwagoning behind dumb activist causes. And what fucking shirt is he wearing? From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. This pisses me off. This is gay. This is gay. What are you going to do, Sneeko? What are you going to do to help Palestinians? Why do we give a fuck? Why do we, as Americans, in America, in American Christian culture, why do we care what happens to random third world countries? If you love third world countries so much, go live in third world countries. Those are the people who need to care about third world countries, are the people who live and breathe the air of it, whose family lives there, whose ancestors lived and died there. Why do random Americans from random comfy cozy universities come and pretend like they give a shit about third world countries? It's extremely gay. And these other countries laugh at you. They laugh at you. They think they make fun of you. You're nothing like these Palestinians. You're nothing like the Israeli. You're nothing like these random third world sects. Completely different culture, and they don't like you. They don't respect you. They don't want your help. They don't want you to buy their merch. They don't want your activism. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna send them money? Are we gonna send tax dollars overseas to help Palestinian barbarians blow each other up? We're going to take away tax dollars from actual working, back-breaking labor, 10, 12 hours a day. Oh, wait, pause. We're in the middle of a rant, but we got to pause because sheep, motherfucker. Yeah, let's fucking go. Oh, no, they're eating all my... Damn, we got a free wool block for doing nothing. Damn. We're gonna do this. What the fuck? Alright, get back over here. That's free wool. That's literally free. It's free profit. We did nothing for that. We just made it completely for free. I gotta be really careful how I hit these fuckers. Get back over here. That's an order. Come to me. Come now. Order. So this is going to be the beginning of our spider farm. Move. Damn. God damn. That was 12 string we just got for free. Motherfucking free. Damn. That was a big deal. That was a big deal. So I had to interrupt my rant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to interrupt my rant just for this. But, what's he saying?
What, you can't take it with you when you die. What's more important is that you know you did the right thing and the people around you are proud of you. Tell the truth. Do the right thing. Don't sell your soul.
So you're telling me if I don't go on camera and I
It doesn't. It's
tell the
not just
truth-
about podcasts. It's about any aspect of life. Like the guy who came on and risked his job. He's coming here. And he's telling the truth about what happened in the immigration to the U.S. and U.S. Customs.
Oh yes, this fucking Palestine thing. Gay, very gay. Don't send money to third world barbarians so that they can carry out their holy wars and blow each other up. Don't care. I do not care about random immigrant, random third world, non-English speaking, non-native, non-Christian, non-American. I don't care. I don't think we should be sending 1 cent overseas if we don't have to. 1 cent. No foreign aid. No more, let's go instill democracy. If it's not directly bringing value back to the American people, not just billionaires and their oil funds, American people, Canadian people, that would be my policy. And specific sects of the Canadian American people, the Canadian and American people who actually want to work, perhaps even those who represent the culture. Perhaps those who carry the culture, religion, responsibilities, duties, history of Canada and America. And who have respect for this nation. And I don't mean that in a boomer like, you need to respect, da, 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 da. But what I'm saying is we're inviting people into our country and we're giving them all these subsidies and taking care of them and social securities for people who hate us. We go on these activism campaigns, oh, free Palestine and no more Israel, for countries that hate you. They don't like you. They make fun of you. They think you're fat and ogreish and dumb and comfy and cozy, cushy, stupid. The Jews call you Gentiles. You're a Gentile. You're dirty. You're spiritually unclean. You're unenlightened. The Muslims want to forcefully convert you if they have to. Anyway, we're back. How they all miss? It's kind of hilarious. Excuse me. I know, it's a crazy perspective that we should prioritize our own children, our own community, our own families. Not the families of random fucking people in other countries. Because the truth is, even if we wanted to do charity and activism, because yeah, sure, Christianity promotes charity. But we need to take care of ourselves first. We need to take the log out of our own eye before fixing the speck out of others. I would like that. That'd be nice if you could give that to me. That's a very unpopular opinion. that we shouldn't. I sound like a grumpy old, but it's true. We can't be giving money to random countries when we haven't secured our own people down. Because soon there won't be in America to run around doing foreign aid. If we want to keep doing foreign aid and provide value, that's not even how you do charity as a country. You do charity by providing value to the economy globally, by adding scientific inventions, adding culture, by being a pillar of excellence on the global stage. That's how you would do it. You wouldn't just give money to random fucking countries. Oh yeah, let's go democratize random fucking African countries. Like, who gives a fuck? We don't have our priorities set as a country. And it's just funny because Sneeko would make fun of those same girls. Huh. Why is he up there? No, 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 motherfucker. It's also like, what's it gonna do, right? Like, what is buying a hoodie do for Palestine? Like, what do you do for Palestine? If you really love Palestine so much and you're passionate, oh, I just care so much about Palestinians. And have you ever been there? Huh? Do you have any friends from there? Are you intimately aware with their history and their culture? What do you actually know about this country that you're doing activism on behalf of? Every time I eat a spider eye, a spider spawns immediately. So gay. Now watch, we're not going to get another one for like a while, and then it's going to be a creeper. It's going to be the first mob. Told you. Told you. In case you didn't know, I have psychic abilities. I'm basically psychic. I have psychic qualities. Basically psychic. What is psychic? Psychic is just a very, very deep intuition. That's all it is. It's a very good intuition. It's a gut feeling. That's all it is. It's when your intuition is very good, and it intertangles with many different things, like a system of roots. Damn, we're getting some good RNG. Yeah, so what are you actually doing? What is your hoodie do? Okay. I see how it is. What does your activism hoodie do, Sneeko? What does it actually accomplish? Where are you going? I'm not being tricked. I'm not getting tricked into walking over to the creeper and saying hi. I may be dumb, but not that dumb. That was weird. Yeah, this night has been very. It's a creeper. I don't like creepers, so we gotta jump off. Yeah, this has been very productive. Those 3 sheep were awesome. Incredibly awesome. These blocks are actually awesome too because they distract the spider. Rip. So I think we're going to see a big increase in efficiency soon. But anyway, finally back to these goobers and what they have to say.
And now he's going to have that pride and know with himself that I did the right thing. Even though all the cards were stacked against me, I chose to make the right
Oh yeah, your Palestine hoodie's gay, and you would be making fun of teenagers on campus, teenage women on campus for doing pointless activism for things that they are just bandwagoning onto.
decision.
But what does he have by his back?
We'll figure it out.
No, he has God.
So, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. That is the answer. If you're doing this willy-nilly, what do you really have? Nothing.
Are you disagreeing with me or not?
Nigga, I am!
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I just told you. You have a choice to make. Either you make content.
I can't do this anymore.
I can't either, because you're going to loops.
Okay. Do you think I made a mistake, yes or no?
Personally, I think so.
Okay, then I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to try to
And
convince
also
you on
somebody else too as well that sponsors you right now. But okay, let's move on.
I don't think you made a mistake, bro. I think you did the right thing. I think if you had stuck on YouTube, more than likely you probably wouldn't have found God. You wouldn't have converted to Islam. You'd be a degenerate like Aiden Ross and Kai Sanaa. Or you'd be doing dumbass content and clip farming and stuff like that. And I think
Fed is going to call them degenerate, but he's not. Like, where did they get this idea that they're helping young men? How are you helping young men? Watch out, guys. Watch out for these hoes that we're bringing onto the podcast that we fuck. Like, what are you? Like,
I think you're definitely probably one of the younger streamers that's doing something positive and helping guys out versus being one of these stupid ass. I don't think you made a
why
mistake.
are you wearing glasses? You don't wear glasses. Get the fuck out.
I think you did the right thing, and you went ahead and stepped up and talked about a topic that's very censored that everyone is scared to talk about, and brought awareness to it. You introduced me to some people, and I think that was, for some great relationships as well. And I was able to bring some of these people on our podcast and bring them out to the greater thing. So I think in general, no, man, I think you didn't make a fucking mistake at all. I think you did the right thing, because had it not been for you going down that path, you wouldn't have met certain people. You met those people. I met those people like Nick, etc. We had really great conversations, woke up a bunch of people. Every time I'm on Twitter, I get messages from people saying that we woke them up. It's a certain situations. Obviously, we're on Twitch, so I can't say it. But I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is something that
okay, let me talk about this. This is what we're talking about. What? Okay, you say, well, what about the people that say X person saved my life or X person helped me? Oh, it's like Jordan Peterson, right? It's like, you're adorable. Zero thoughts. What do you? Hey, don't look at me. Look at me when I am talking to you. No. Oh. It's the little particles of them dying. No. So what do I say to that? I say doesn't really mean anything. And what it probably means is that a lot of people are just incredibly lost and incredibly suicidal and on the edge of life. And it's like someone saying anything masculine, anything slightly conservative, anything slightly red pill. Because some of these guys are just so depressed and so starved of anything actually worthwhile that the first red pill talking point is like, whoa, man. I mean, I was in that category for a while. That's a big reason why I find it hard to disillusion myself from someone like Tate. It's because yeah, he was like the first person I ever heard kind of speaking these red pill truths, and it's like, whoa, like it kind of blew my mind. So it's kind of like that, where it's like, can you like, and then people say that, oh, you saved my life, man. It's like, all that really means is that they were incredibly suicidal if someone like Jordan Peterson saved their life. You know what I mean? It's just gay. It's just like, okay, so you were very suicidal and unstable. That's great. You know what I mean? And it's good that you're helping these like critical populations, but an average guy who's like mentally healthy and like decently functioning, yeah, Jordan Peterson isn't going to save your life. Like, he's just someone interesting to listen to ramble.
I think it's great, right? Especially with what's going on in the world right now in our foreign policy of being an election year. People are,
But yeah, so like when people say that, it's random. People just say that. It's just a thing now. You're like, oh, you saved my life, man. It doesn't mean anything.
more educated on it. So
I'm gonna say what it is. You made a mistake. I'll tell you why. We're not seeing.
This guy's not gonna fucking let up, bro.
We're not seeing the people that lost their jobs following your rhetoric. People that actually are in debt from your rhetoric. We're not seeing as well people that actually have opportunities that were lost from the Jew talk and all that stuff. We're not seeing all that shit. I see it. Also, opportunity-wise, we go to events. You know what they say? You can't be in here. And I have to be like, yo, you know what? Fuck that. He's a good person. Da da da. And it's like, you're saying this, but you don't tell them the bad side of it. There's a bad side to it that is not.
he's been pretty transparent about that, bro. He's been transparent about the bullshit that he's done with. We have too.
No, there's more that I didn't say.
Talk about all this stuff.
No, I can go into more detail. Okay, here's the truth. I'll say it out loud. The cost of it is, though, is that people that are close to you that appreciate it get affected. You want to talk about it?
What are you talking about? Oh yeah.
I mean, I can say some things, but you want.
This guy's weird, Fresh. It's like a weird individual. Like, I wouldn't trust him with my... If I had to go into the bathroom and I gave him my book bag, I'm not fucking trusting Fresh for 3 seconds. Right? That's a good question. Can you trust these guys to not steal your book bag? Hey, hold my book bag. I'm going into the washroom. Or, like, I'm just getting up from my table. Hey, watch my book bag. I'm going to the washroom. I'll be right back. Do I trust these guys to do that? Fuck no. Sneeko? Yeah, I would. Because you can hold them to a creed. You can say, aren't you a Christian? Aren't you a Muslim? What can you hold Fresh to? Fuck all.
You want a camera?
What are you talking? Are you trying to air out my personal life, or what are you?
I don't.
So then, what are you saying right now?
We had talks in the past. He told me some things that I don't repeat
So then, why are you saying this right now?
because you're telling them something that's not genuine.
Okay, Fresh. Like, do you not understand? If you work a 9-to-5 job, don't just start talking about the Jews in the office space.
Stop it. See, that's what I'm saying. You're telling them to go fight for honor, fight for the
I
truth.
just said-
and then when they lose their jobs, it's like, oh, but Sneeko said to go do this. Yeah, but he didn't tell you that you might lose your job.
Okay,
Hold on. He has to
Fresh,
wait. Hold on.
you don't
Hold on,
understand
wait.
the point of
Hold
what
on.
I'm speaking
He has
about.
to wait.
Is this even sped up? I don't think this is sped up. It's only sped up a little bit. It's 1.25. So I'll slow it back
kids.
down.
Okay.
Anna has no job. So no, what does he do?
Am I telling people to crash out and like lose their job? No, I'm saying have convictions and do what you think
just
is
said
right.
to them, go and speak the
I just
truth.
said
This
don't.
is I guess this is a good distinction. Is I think a lot of it was just like, oh, conspiracy of the Jews. It's just like schizophrenic, like weed posting people do. Where they're just like, the Jews. It's like Alex Jones, just like Spurg talking. Yeah, don't do that. I think there was an element of that. Not really like, I'm saying what I believe and I really mean it and I'm a man of God and I, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like schizophrenic spurging. Is that really, your convictions? Is that really the fight for truth, righteous judgment? No, you're just a spurg. You're just like an autistic internet spurg. It's like, go do some, like... Yeah, whether or not there is a Jewish cabal that runs things, who cares? Who cares? Because what I mean by that is you still have to do all the same things regardless, whether or not there are people who are out to destroy you. It's good to know that there are people out to destroy you, but you should still do the same things regardless, which is be strong, be competent, keep yourself safe. Not NAKYS, but just literally keep yourself safe. Stick to what you believe in. Work hard, make money. But yeah, I just like most of these schizo posting things don't really matter. Like, who cares if the moon landing was fake? Who cares if, like, if you can't boil it down into some useful advice, like, oh, the water's turning all the frogs gay. It's like, okay, then drink well water, drink distilled water. There you go. Like, what are we actually gonna do about it? That's really my, like, that's why I don't like conspiracy theories. It's like, okay, what are we gonna do about it? How does this impact our day-to-day life? Oh, it doesn't, because it's unknowable, or it's like not confirmed, or it's like impossible to fix, like microplastics. It's like, well, then fuck it, get out of my face.
All costs. Yo, I'm gonna go crazy here.
There's different levels of. There's no point of doing that.
Thank you.
In the dentist's office, there's no point in talking about Israel. That doesn't have an effect.
Well, guess what they're doing?
That doesn't. People aren't doing that because of my streams. What are you talking about,
Bro,
Do you think people are just talking about feminism in the like at HR?
Yes, they are. Bro, I am outside. I'm with the people. I'm places. Your places too. They tell stories about what happens.
The bigger thing, rather than just talking about what controls the world, is doing what you think is right regardless. Say they make you an offer, like you can make $10 million more if you sell alcohol, for example, and you say, no, I have convictions, I don't want to poison the world, and you take a different job. That's what I'm speaking about. Don't sell your soul here. It doesn't mean go crash out and scream and yell about Zionism all day long. There's different levels of conviction. And how do you not understand this?
See?
Not everybody is a streamer. Doing what you think is right and doing what you're supposed to do and making the world a better place is bigger than just streaming.
Well, then say that. Because when you say...
How do you not
go tell the
understand
truth.
that? Do you think that there's just content creators watching this?
Well, hold on. You just said they do it in the workplace, they do it at home.
Yeah, and you don't need to spurg about your beliefs. You can act out your beliefs, guys. You can just act on your convictions. You don't have to spurg about them. Isn't that crazy? You can, like, you know, instead of, like, spurging about the Jews, you can just do normal things that aren't Jewish. You can act on your beliefs. Holy shit. Yeah, if it doesn't translate into some meaningful action that you can take, I really don't care for it. I just don't care. It's like speculation. It's just gay.
Home, they do it in place of business. When you do that, what are they doing? Destroying their lives. So be honest.
They
tell them
you shouldn't
they
just
should do
destroy your life.
that. But then tell them that.
Do you think that these people
Well,
are
look,
retarded?
It's a baby zombie
No
with an
offense
iron
to you,
sword.
but your audience sometimes they'll go and do that stuff in public, and then it's like,
That's a
Give
punch
me
bowl.
one example of this happening.
then you call names on camera. See, this is where I'm gonna stop because I don't want to call out names on camera. But we've been in a situation where like people complain that, yo, listen, bro, like I love your stuff, but like that was my job, and it's like
That's happened with somebody in my audience. You
Yes,
have an
bro.
example of that happening.
I won't say here, but yeah.
And why have you heard about this and I've never heard about one instance of somebody losing their job because of Sneeko
Well,
content?
you've lost other stuff, Sneeko. Remember we were in Vegas? You want to be somewhere?
Okay, Fresh, can you just cut the shit? Just like stop speaking in codes
trying
and
not to
just
say on camera.
say what the fuck is are you
That's the
thinking
point.
about?
I'm not trying to say on
okay,
camera.
we were at Power Slap. It was live on stream. Everybody saw it. You don't need to keep on doing like riddles. Okay, we saw what happened.
Not just that though.
Okay, I'm not having a conversation with someone who's just gonna like.
Yeah,
speak
Fresh, if
it
you're gonna say it, you just gotta say it,
like,
bro.
what the
just,
fuck
just
you-
say it if that's
it's-
what it
it's
is. 'Cause
very-
you bring
Yeah,
it up
you
and then
brought
you
it
do this,
up.
It's like,
You've brought it up already. It's too late.
you know, and if you don't want to say it, that's fine. Then
But
we
the
can
thing
just
is,
move on.
I remember my point.
Because I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I know, but I remember
with a lot of this
I
stuff.
remember my point.
I'm not sure what your point is.
The point is, tell them the truth. If you say this stuff in public,
That was your point after all this. Don't lose your job talking about
No,
Jews and the dentist's office.
I'm saying the truth is needed, but not everyone has to burn their bridges for the truth.
right. The overall point is have
He did say some
convictions.
people got to do it. He didn't say everybody. He said that earlier.
No, I did too.
Okay, and then you said I made a mistake.
No, for you specifically, yeah.
Me specifically, I made a mistake.
I think so.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, but you haven't provided any substantial evidence for why I made a mistake. Like, I'm in a good position financially. I still have access to my platform, still able to do what I love doing. I'm very blessed. My family's like, where have I made a mistake? Where, like, if I made a mistake, there'd be something wrong in my life or something missing. Or something that I wish that I had. And there's zero regret for anything I've done.
That's good.
So is it really a mistake then, bro?
No, because of where he is now. But back then,
I was less successful when I was still on YouTube.
I know.
Okay, let's just move
Yeah,
on.
he's doing better now without YouTube.
I know.
So how's that a mistake?
Well,
Dude, what are you talking about?
Fresh.exe
I'm gonna
is
leave it
not
there.
working.
I'm gonna leave it there.
You know what he's like? He's like that kid who's like, I know a secret. Oh, I can't tell you. Oh, come on, tell me. No, I can't tell you. And then he just never had a secret. He just wanted people's attentions. You know, he's like that. Like, he's just that autistic. I don't fucking trust. Yeah, he's like an autist. He's like a middle schooler brained autist. He's like an elementary brained autist. That's what I mean. These people aren't normal. You shouldn't, like, if I'm a hood black guy, you know, and I'm trying to, the red pill's pretty cool. Don't look up the fucking Fresh and Fit. These guys are clowns. These are high school, like, incel weirdos. They're not the kind of people you would want to be looking at. Okay. Autistic Spurg spider. Yeah, I think our efficiency is going to go way up. He's like autistic.
Bro, I don't think you made a mistake, man. I think, like I said before, had you not been...
Bro, Fresh will win an argument in his head because he thinks of a point without saying it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what
I
are you
think-
talking
I'm
about?
protecting people that are not on camera. That's all I'm doing.
Bro, you're not like CIA. Like, you always talk about like Illuminati rooms and stuff. Just say what the fuck you're thinking. We're on a
already did.
podcast.
I already did.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, I'll get my take. I don't think you made a mistake. Had you not gotten off of YouTube, you wouldn't have been resourceful and done other things and had other conversations and met other people. And meeting those people has definitely opened certain doors that might have not been available to you when you were on YouTube. And who knows what path you would have went down if you got more
Like
and more
Ye
famous and
24, for
bigger.
example, like working with Kanye West, like that was like one of the dreams I had as a kid. That would not have happened if I was still on YouTube and I wasn't speaking about this. Like,
Yeah, 'cause you would have been scared. You would have been scared to even get on that whole thing.
the connections that I've made with people after, like, post-ban are way better than the connections that I had before. Like Dan Bilzerian, for example, that's somebody that I've met through speaking about this subject and speaking about this topic. So many people. Like, I think it's better. Like, every decision I've made and the path that my career has taken since then has been substantially better in every
I would
aspect.
say that you're forging bonds with stronger, stronger bonds versus like if you had had the fame and clout, like
Then you
it
have
would've been, like,
superficial
it would've been
bullshit.
superficial
Yeah.
bullshit, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, man. I think, in my opinion, looking at it, I don't think you made a mistake. I think you did what you felt like you wanted to do. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to, can you go to sleep at night? And if you can go to sleep at night and be proud of what you do, that's what matters, man. I don't think money and fame is everything. But you know, everyone has different.
That's ironic. That's really ironic for him to say. But Sneako's he sounds like a emo high schooler. He sounds like he's still in high school. He's like, oh, the superficial bullshit, man. I just want some real connections, and you gotta say the truth. It's just very like, it's good, but it's just kind of like, it's kind of autistic. Where the fuck you going? Very like, I'm just tired of the bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just like, It's like an emo high school slogan. Sloganeer. Yeah, and I've never heard anything like incredibly insightful. All the insightful things like everyone's asleep, everyone's a bot, nobody thinks for themselves. All they do is it's like yes, we know that. Yes, we know that, Sneeko. People are bots, yes. Like, no shit, creep. No shit, Sneeko. What the fuck? Yes, people are... That's actually impressive. I actually spawned mobs up here. What the heck? Now, it's a lot bigger platform. That's what you gotta say. It matters a lot, the size of the platform. You're gonna knock me off. A red moon. Is that special? I don't know. But yeah, we substantially increased our platform. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, we're getting way more string on average. Like some nights we used to not get any. Now we get a substantial... Maybe get a block per night. Yeah, that was great. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably take a small break. Unless we have more amazing content to ingest, digest, churn up, and spit out. But we don't. How do I get subscribed to you? No way.
So I just want to clarify the topic of the evening is regarding sperm donations, but it's DIY style. These men are not going to donate per se at a clinic or anything of that. It is finding, or women finding them on different communities, Facebook posts, so on
Torsha.
and so forth.
I know Torsha. I like Torsha. She's funny. She's a bit of a Rolo simp, unfortunately. Fortunately, she kind of simps for that weird goober. He's very weird. He's a weird guy. This here Rolo Tomasi, rolled up tomato. Rolled up Picasso. And then who is this? Like wannabe Chad? What is? He's got man boobs. I don't know anything. I don't know anyone else here.
In order to find their donor. So with that being the topic, I want to go ahead and start with kind of an opening statement from everybody. Introduce.
Women get no satisfaction from sperm donors. There's no real reason for them to want that. Aside from, I want children, and I'm too immature to settle down with a man, I guess. Well, so I guess the benefit would be they get children without do you think they really care? Oh, we get sheep. Wait. We get sheep. We got a brown sheep. What's the rarity of brown sheep? What is the rarity of brown sheep? Apologies for the interruptions. 2.85% is the chance of getting a brown sheep. Oh, I thought he disappeared. Why are you hanging out on the edge? Oh, that block almost fell. Are you gonna make me, like, do this? Nice. Nice! Epic! Lay epic. Damn, we got 2 free blocks. Just for free. Just for free. For doing nothing. Wonderful. But back to this weird panel. This goofy, strange panel.
My opening statement's super simple. Hung Lo Wang, you're a fucking degenerate and a man prostitute, essentially. And you're engaging in prostitution. There's no way you're not engaging in prostitution, and you're leaving behind a bunch of single mothers, oftentimes lesbians. A terrible outcome for your children, which in my book makes you a fucking scumbag, and I can't wait to dive into this debate.
Well, let me begin by giving you a little background. I never
There we go.
intended to get myself into to any of this. When I was in college, I got a job working for a Chippendale subcontractor up near Washington, D.C. I was in business school.
What is he,
and I was
German?
just trying to
Looks
pay my
German.
tuition. So first, our manager sold us off as...
Damn, so he's making the same argument that OnlyFans women use, which is like, well, I had to pay for college, and, well, I mean, I didn't have many options, and I'm just a poor boy, sold off in a sex slave trade. What was I to do?
models. I think we did like the
Other than put dildos up my butt.
Pride Parade one year, stuff like that. And then it turned into birthday parties.
The Germans are very
bachelorette
gay,
parties,
unfortunately.
And more and more, our clientele was typically lesbian women. And to me, I didn't understand why I was young. I was, 18, 19, 20 years old. But now I can kind of look back on it 20 years ago and say, all right, so that was the market.
What a
38.
prattling
The market
fucking
today is
degen, dude.
Either the IVF clinics or, a
I hope he
combination
hurries
of
up.
Facebook and various websites like the Known Donor Registry. If you go the IVF route, there's no possibility for the child to ever meet the father. The other routes, it's possible. For some reason, a lot of the women don't prefer that, but if, the child ever wants the option to meet the father, the IVF clinics in the United States don't offer that. I think in maybe Australia that's a possibility, but that's complaint number one amongst donor conceived persons. They get a little older, usually around age 5, the child starts asking about the father, and then by the time they're a teenager and an adult, they really want to know the other half of their background, brothers, sisters, extended family. Not that they even want to know about
Total
the father, but they wanna
butterface
know
on
about
the
the
right.
family, medical history.
Total butterface. Too much makeup, too much filters.
You've got
It looks like she's got some work done on her
opportunities
chin.
when
Doesn't
we're
look natural.
Dealing with
God.
IVF clinics or the cryo industry.
Oh, can
Guarantee you
somebody
those tits are fake.
please send me in some
If everything
fucking
else is
cash
fake,
so I
her
can
hair's
order a
fake,
pillow,
eyebrows fake,
a
eyes
nice
fake,
pillow
lips
so I
fake,
can
skin
sleep.
fake,
Gonna
chin fake, her tits are
dive,
probably fake
dive
too.
right into this. So, Mr. Hung Lo, how many children do you have total?
In the United States, that number is around a dozen. I try not
Just
to give an
total.
exact
Just total.
number,
How many do you have
but,
total?
the rumor I'm getting out of the research firm in Hong Kong is 400.
Yeah. So
you just
what's the total
paid
though?
for them.
Like roughly the total.
I don't have the ability to confirm that number in Asia because I'm dealing with multiple.
Yeah, roughly, dumbass. That's what roughly
fertility-
means. Means like give me a rough estimate, a guess. I don't know exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. That's why we said guess, retard.
The corporations
Stop evading the
Asia
question.
across multiple countries. Japan, Korea, China, Singapore. I can't give you an exact number.
Could it be okay? Can you give me a range?
The last information I got out of Hong Kong was they had estimated 400 DNA matches.
Okay, so at least 400 is what you assume at this point safely.
That's the number they're touting in Asia. They've called me the barbarian.
Okay, gotcha. So, Quick couple of follow-ups. Do you
I don't know
give a
any
shit about
barbarian
these kids
that
at
dresses
all?
like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I actually got a contact about 2 years ago from teenage
How to
daughter
date
in
American
Japan,
men,
and
so
since
he's
then
gay.
I've reached out in an attempt to expand
Or
real
no,
estate
it's
operations
for
in Japan,
like women.
try to get Redfin and Zillow into the Japanese market. So, maybe I could.
I don't know what
my
this guy
daughter a
does.
Future in real estate in Hokkaido, managing real estate sales and marketing for U.S. firms like Zillow and Redfin. That was the idea. But yeah, I absolutely do care.
You do care about them, and how many of these children end up in single mother households?
In the United States, I've currently got that issue with 2 out of about a dozen, and it's something I've spoken with these women about.
2 out of a dozen? That's it?
The average divorce on the lesbian divorces appears to be about 7 years. When the child hits age 5, they start
Whoa.
asking for the father, and that's a roadblock in the relationship.
How do you intervene on that? What is the intervention that you do when you find out that your kid is being raised by a single mom?
I maintain contact.
You maintain contact?
Yeah.
So both of these kids' names?
Yeah, all of my children in the U.S. get to see me and talk to me whenever they want. That's why the
You
number's
just
about a
don't
dozen.
want to pay for them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Oh, got it.
Right. So you're not offering any sort of help to these kids who are being raised by single mothers, even though they're your kids. Yeah, just so I can give you some stats, I just want to make sure that we're clear on this. From the single mother category, 90% of homeless kids, single mother. 89% of children admitted to psychiatric hospitals.
Torsha's like the red pill mole. She just shows up everywhere. She's literally been everywhere. She's talked to people that none of these people would even dare be in a room with. She's been everywhere. I don't mean that in a sexual way, although I'm sure that's probably part and parcel true as well. She did a stream with Chronic, now that I think about it. Yeah, she's been on with Chronic. Andrew will never be in the same room as Chronic or on the same Zoom call. He will never, because he would just get absolutely demolished.
Single mother, 80.
And when I mean demolished, I don't mean like a debate. Like, I'm going to debate you. All let's have a debate. Or, no, like just Chronic would just humiliate this guy publicly.
5% of children with behavioral disorder, single mother. 71% of children substance abuse treatment centers, single mother. 70% in juvenile correction facilities, all forms of child abuse are at least prevalent among homes with both married bio parents by a factor of 8 times or more, meaning that you're 8 times more likely in a single mother home to experience abuses as well. So when you say, oh, these kids can contact me with what? Do they get to contact you and say, hey, gee, Dad, Mom doesn't take care of me and has strange men who come over and fuck her at night? What do you say to them, bro? Do you do anything to assist these children at all?
So about 2 years ago, the area of Florida I live in had a major hurricane that killed about 200 people on the beach and destroyed.
He's like a politician. He just completely answers a completely different question. Anyway, it's nighttime. But no, he doesn't care. But I have no clue who this guy is and why he does what he does. I'm actually quite curious. Although he just seems kind of gay. He seems like a gay stripper. Gay German stripper. Nice shot, my buddy. Nice shot, buddy. Oh. Spitter. No. Oh, look at that. That was a good one. Very disappointed. Probably is just quicker to just jump off. Don't fucking go anywhere. They're so damn unpredictable, dude. It's like they actively lean on the edge. Like, if you try to push them in the center, they actively resist. You have to, like, finesse them so hard. Just to get them to, like, not die in the void. Heck. Damn. I died to a chicken. Now I'm gonna eat you. Mmm, yummy. Tasty zombie. Mmm. Such a flex. You kill someone and then you fucking eat them. Thanks. Tastes pretty good, bud. I mean, can you really call yourself an alpha male Giga Chad Sigma male if you don't eat the people you defeat in battle? I mean, why the fuck else are you killing them? You're gonna let all those calories go to waste? Cannibalism based? That's what the vegetarians should really be promoting, is like, hey, how about instead of putting them in coffins, we serve them up so they don't go to waste? Would that not be much better? Ah, damn it. That's why you gotta jump right, because the spiders will jump off the edge. Noted. Noted. Very much noted. Please don't be a creeper. Please don't be a creeper. Thank you. Thank you, Zong. I can't hit him, because if I hit him, he's going to go in the void. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Well, fuck you, bud. Where's my music at? What? Did you see that? He just jumped off. He said, yeah, fuck this. That was bullshit. Man, he just sued. Spider did not wait even a little. That was some bullshit. Going really well, actually. We've got a very low. Yeah, I don't know where to put these. If I put them, no, they're safer here. Because even if I hit them, they're not gonna fall off. Oh yes, let's go. 2 spiders. Let's go. I didn't even hit him off. He just walked off. Love you. Make my job easy. Yeah, we're popping off. We're getting tons of wool. We haven't got like a single creeper. What did I just say? There's a reason I pointed my cursor there. There's a reason I pointed my cursor there. That was not random. What else? Daytime, rip. Seems to rain a lot. I don't know why. Anyway, back to spurging.
Children and his mother's, so they came to stay with me for about 4 months. But
And who the fuck is this guy? Hunglo Wang. So he's a sperm donor. So my understanding is he's a sperm donor. Huh. So he's a sperm donor for same-sex couples. Yeah, I think it's probably not good when it's done between not put together families.
Were you having sex with either of them when they came and stayed with you?
I maintain adult relationships with the mothers of my children.
So you,
Long-term.
okay. So when your kid's house got shut down for whatever this external reason was, it was nice that you allowed his mom to come stay with you so that you could fuck her, right? Isn't that what you're saying here?
I maintain adult relationships with the mothers of my children indefinitely. So
Does that mean
whenever
you're
they-
fucking the mothers of your children? Is that what that
Yeah.
means? Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So they came to stay with you.
This guy's creepy. Very strange individual. He looks like he has anger issues.
Because it's a booty call. So they stayed in your house, you were humping the mom, you don't have to pay a dime, and then they leave. How exactly is this assisting the child?
My kids get to see me whenever they want.
Yeah, how do you assist them, though, through financials, through assisting in their school? For instance, number 2 kid, do you know the name of the school he goes to? Or
Yeah.
she?
Yeah, absolutely.
And have you paid a dime towards any of the school
He looks right fake. He's got like the fake facial expressions. He looks like he's doing a bit for a movie.
tuition? Any of the school backpacks? Anything like this?
Lots of holiday gifts, birthday gifts, lots of vacations together.
That's not my question. Can you answer the question I asked you?
So what, you mean like $20 for a backpack?
Yeah, I'm
pack of
asking, do you
pencils?
buy school clothes for them? Are you assisting them with their health care needs? Are they on your insurance? Like, what the fuck are you doing for these kids, bro? That are yours, that you love and care about so much?
So during the day, I do some capital.
Damn. Andrew going in for the kill. Oh yeah, good, I guess, good. He looks like a kind of a spurg, but yeah, this is kind of it's kind of what you need. I don't know if Andrew Wilson is the best representative to be doing this, seeing as he married a single mother and he chain smokes cigarettes, actively ruining his health, and I hope he doesn't do it around the kids. I hope he makes sure they eat healthy. I hope he. It's how's he gonna tell his kids to stay away from drugs if he actively drinks and smokes? You wouldn't want your kids doing that, so you know it's not good behavior. So, but good, yeah. Beat up this this gay sperm donor.
Management, and I frequently trade accounts for the mothers of my children. So, on a good week, I make the right trade. A $250,000 split 12 ways.
Why is Torsha being weird? Stop being weird, Torsha. Go away, Torsha. Stop trying to sell me a drink, Torsha.
Too bad.
She's old too. She's like 30 now.
Okay, you taking
think
money
so.
from these women and then doing day trading on their dime again, where you, again, no risk, liability to you at all, and you might potentially make them some money, is not
29.
supporting your kids. It's risking the money of their mothers, in fact,
okay.
right? Isn't that what that's actually doing? You're literally risking their mother's money on behalf of some trade
that's
you
fair.
think might work out for you. What is your actual risk here?
I've got to say, this situation has certainly limited my financial
29.
liability.
So no risk.
Seems that way.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't understand how on the one side of your mouth, and I'll turn this over to my partner here in a second, but I don't understand how on the one side of your mouth you can say, oh, I care so much about these kids. Oh, it's great. I fuck all their moms. But even I'll even day trade with their money. I love day trading with their money. And if I lose it all, well, fuck it. I have no liability. No big deal whatsoever. I don't have to pay anything for these children. Meanwhile, I love them so much that I'll leave them inside of a single mother household, right? You're not exactly fighting for custody to get them out of those single mother households. Do I have that correct?
Yeah, I would never attempt
Yeah,
to
you'd
take my
never.
child away from their mother.
Yeah, you'd never attempt to mitigate the risk by 90% for homelessness, for instance, 89%. Children admitted to psychiatric hospitals.
Is she
You'd never try to
29 years
mitigate
old?
any of
I
that
think
risk
so.
for your biological
It's the best I could
offspring,
find.
right?
Well, hold on now. You mentioned homelessness. Now, I just told you a 22-foot storm surge destroyed my child's home, and I provided them with a home.
No, you
4
provided
months.
them with a place where you could fuck their mom.
That's what their mom wants.
Yeah, no, that's not providing a home for a child. That's not what a home for a child is. A home for a child has a mommy and a daddy that love them.
Yeah, this like smile. That's what they want. Like childish anger issues, immature, probably violent, very childish, juvenile, petulant. I want it now or else I get violent. Like, yeah, this guy is not the kind of guy you want around your kids at all. You probably don't want his DNA either. It's probably shit DNA. But yeah, that's if you're a woman, this should be a massive red flag. This kind of character, he's the type of guy to hit you
And are taking good care
and to like have violent spaz attacks.
of them.
You can barely he thought this was cool. He thought this right here was cool. Watch.
For a child, that's not what a home for a child. Did them with a place where you could fuck their mom.
That's what their mom wants.
Yeah, no, that's not providing a home.
He thought that was cool. He's like, that's what their mom wants. He thought that was cool. He thinks that's cool. He thinks him being a alpha male, I fucked your mom. He thinks that's cool. Like, this guy is dangerous to keep around.
A home for a child has a mommy and a daddy that love them and are taking good care of them. That's what a home is. A home is not a place where you go for a booty call with a baby daddy. That's not a fucking home, dude. And in what universe do you think that that's a good environment for a kid?
Well, I think that in order to have two happy parents, it's a good idea to have maybe two parents that care for each other and are in love. You don't want fighting in the household. That's never healthy for children.
Okay, so what you're saying, you're gonna beat up the woman if you don't get sex? There's gonna be fighting if you're not getting regular sex? Did you just admit to coercing these women into sex? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you just innuendoed that you just threatened violence for sexual access from the mom in this scenario. That sounds really bad. Listen to it again.
two happy parents. It's a good idea to have maybe two parents that care for each other and are in love. You know, you don't want fighting in the household. That's never healthy for children.
Okay.
Wait. So hang on. I'm sorry. I just want to get this right. In order to avoid fighting with the children's mother, you're going to make sure that they stay in a single mother household, even though you could help. You just choose not to because, well, after all, you have to limit your own personal.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's not saying, Andrew, listen. He's not saying that the reason he's not in the household is to avoid fighting. He's saying the reason that they have sex is to avoid fighting, which is a big red flag, which means basically if I'm not fucking regularly, then I'm going to get mad. I'm going to throw a little baby temper tantrum and I'm going to start hitting you. That's what that means.
Personal risk when it comes to dealing with your own fucking children. Do I have that about right? And hearing that, by the way, hearing that out loud, does it make you in any way question the fact that you are probably the biggest fucking scumbag that I've met this year, and I know Destiny?
So I would say 95% of all posts that we see on Facebook demand no contact after the deed is done, and the vast majority of women actually want their genetic contribution shipped to them in the mail. They never want to meet the father of the child, and they don't want the child to have the ability to meet the father. And we're talking.
Yeah, but this is not the situation that you're in. The situation that you're in is you go and plow these chicks because you want to fuck them, right? And then they have kids with your genetic material that way, correct? So I don't know why we're obfuscating. I don't know why we're obfuscating away from this issue into other issues that have nothing to do with what you're doing, which is porking women because they pay you money, and then you get to play with more money from them. I guess you get to play with their investments and their savings in order to make good stock trades, so you can make yourself more money. I'm not exactly sure how you feel like you're on a hero's arc here. Like, what is it that you're doing? What is this great service you're providing for society other than creating single mother households and people who don't know who their fathers are exactly? At least in the case, for instance, of a person who anonymously is a donor, what happens is the parents are carefully selected from a married couple, right? And then they go and, they
that's a completely different system. That's basically like prostitution with a baby. That's like prostitution, but then intentional baby afterwards. The service for women. That's really kind of fucked up.
IVF or something like this, it's a very careful selection for this. In your case, no, you just select, right? Just like, well, yeah, I'll plow you, and there's the baby, and I don't have any financial risk, and I never have to take care of it again, right? Is that right?
Well, hold on now. If the donor's anonymous and the married couple divorces, you've still got a single mother, and then she just can never identify who the father is.
Yeah, so the thing is, everything's about mitigating risk, right? Not maximizing it. And I would assume that you would understand that you would much rather have a married couple have a child, even under the assumption there's a possibility one day they could divorce, versus here, single mom, lesbian, have a field day. Hope nothing goes wrong with my kid.
Issue number one, the
Andrew's
top
just
complaint
going
amongst the donor
fucking
conceived community is lack of
going
access
hard.
to the father, and it has been that way for 20 years.
Yeah, so maybe you should have kids that have access to their fucking father, bro. Do you know what that means, access? Do you think that means that they want you to call them and say, oh, well, happy birthday. I'm sorry that your life's all fucked up because I left you there with a single mom and everything's going to get wrecked and put to shit. But here's the thing. I got to mitigate my risk, Junior. You know how it is. You know how it is, Junior. Sometimes you just got to mitigate that risk a little bit, right? Do you think that that's what the complaint of not having the access to dad is? Is that they don't call enough on your fucking birthday? Or do you think it's, Daddy taught me how to do everything in life. He taught me logic, he taught me reason, he taught me how to move through life, he taught me about masculinity, he taught me about everything, and he was right there through all of my ups and downs. He financially did a lot of the heavy lifting to get me in a better position than he was ever. That's what access to dad means, bro.
Perhaps one possible solution is we could limit pregnancies to women that are strictly married and deny pregnancies to single women.
Good idea. Why would you think that I would be against such a policy, or at least an incentive So I wouldn't say that you could just, probably legislate that behavior out, but you could offer massive incentives for women who were married and had children. And I think that that would be good for society. And also, there's another component to this called social shame. Works fantastically well in order to keep women married. And if they were in even the single mom arena, for them to remarry and stay married, I think that that's a great idea. Fantastic idea. When can we get policy moving for that, and policy moving away from having degenerates impregnating women across the United States and Southeast fucking Asia, and then going ahead and gambling with mom's life savings? When can we do that? I'm all for it.
Damn, bro, damn. He just fucking... Yeah, that guy is a scumbag. I don't know why that guy would agree to go on the podcast. It's just, like, what was the point of that for him, right? Like, what did he gain from, like, going on the podcast and talking about, like, was that just a shill? Was that a big shill for his, like, I'm gonna bang you and then you're gonna have a kid? That's actually gonna become popular, by the way, is, like, male sperm donor bang sessions from, like, hot guys. Dude, you could actually make a killing if you made that a business. That's gonna be so popular in the future. You're gonna have services where you get to, like, have a hot guy bang you and then impregnate you. And then you get to raise the kid on your own. Although, he is right, like, most women don't want to... Oh. Yeah, that's good. I can't really... I feel like most of what Andrew Wilson does is good. He's just not the best representative for his positions. Like, he chain smokes cigarettes, drinks regularly. He's in bad shape physically, or like not great shape physically. And then he married a single mother. And what are his skills outside of, like, debate? Being a debate bro. Like, what actual skills? Some, like, trade job. There's nothing wrong with trade jobs, but that's not particularly impressive. That's not someone you should, emulate. It's not someone we should revere or take life-changing advice from. Yeah, Andrew Wilson's good. I mean, he's parroting a Christian viewpoint. It's good. Which is sorely lacking. Oh. Whoops. But yeah, okay, that's a completely different service. He's banging women and then allowing them to get pregnant. As long as he's not responsible for any of the children. Yeah, that's a completely different enterprise than a sperm donor. It's not really a sperm donor. That's like a male prostitute with the option for pregnancy. Yeah, I would not consider those two things the same. I kind of think that's going to be popular. Like, if you could socially normalize that kind of a business where women call up male prostitutes... The only reason I don't think it'll be maybe super popular. Is because women don't need to pay money to get sex. In fact, it's usually the other way around. I can't think of a good reason for women to need to pay. Because they don't need to. They don't need to pay for a service to get male sex. They can get that whenever they want. So, it's not really a sustainable... I mean, the demand's there, but it's just... supply is also way too high. It's so high that it's not even usually paid for. You get over here. See what I mean? He's like actively leaning to the left side of the map. I don't need you. What day are we on? Day 26. Where's Undead Chronics content when you need it? But I'm probably going to take a break for a bit. I got some work I got to do. Some actual work. Not much. But I do have some work I got to do. So I will probably take a quick break from the Minecraft and I will come back and we will continue this epic journey, this epic quest. All right. Take care, everyone.